Today. Now, going over to the culture part of the podcast, you have Costco getting praised for selling Israeli-made products. Now, hilariously and ironically enough, someone was actually, again, I'm not a doctor. However, if you click the subscribe button, it may help with my speaking ineptitudes and my stuttering. Again, there's no guarantee in life. Very few things are. But just saying, can't hurt to give it a shot. Now, the ironic and hilarious thing is that the person who originally posted this was actually trying to do it as a slight to Costco or to insult Costco. Well, they were, as youth might say, ratioed on the X, or as fewer people are calling it, on Twitter. Now, this comes to us by a gentleman by the name of Chris Williamson, and he actually says, in big all caps, warning, Costco is selling Israeli dates, hashtag free Palestine, unquote. Now, you might be a little disappointed. You actually can't go and pick up a date there for a Friday night getaway. They don't actually have, dates, for getting to know a person. So don't go to Costco trying to pick yourself up a date or perhaps a prospective wife. No, or husband. It's one of those issues where, no, it's actually the little fruit dates. So DATES, the fruit. So I apologize. I know that's a little disappointing for some folks who may be listening. And it looks like the text on the picture. So it's a picture of the organic dates, Midojo dates. I'm guessing that's the company brand. And the text says, quote, Israeli dates are available in Costco. Please spread the word and refrain from purchasing this brand. Who is Medran? Medran is Israel's largest grower and exporter of citrus, avocados, dates, and other things. And within a couple hours, this got 500,000 views. And interestingly enough, it got 7.7 thousand likes. However, it did not go as the original poster had expected. So, going to the first post, Dutch cowboy, who does not get an A+ for marketing. The picture is, in fact, of a lion, not of a Dutch cowboy with a hat. A little bit of deceitful marketing, but nevertheless, this alleged Dutch cowboy says, quote, thanks, I didn't know that. I'm headed to Costco now. Are they on sale? Unquote. That got 986 likes. Andrew C. Culfer says, quote, not a date fan, but you just made me one, headed to Costco, unquote. 345 likes. Varioth says, quote, heading to Costco to buy all their dates, unquote. Getting 339 likes. Kabbalistic Village says, quote, big win for Costco. All my Jews to Costco now, unquote. Getting 960 likes. I cannot read Israeli script. I'm guessing this is the profile name is in Israel. I can't read that. But this person says, quote, best dates in the world. Thanks, unquote. Getting 447 likes. Wismer Doe says, quote, can confirm I bought some last week. They are delicious, unquote. 172 likes for that comment. My dad was a tool maker. This individual replies saying, quote, excellent. They're much better than those Gaza ones, unquote. They got 222 likes. We haven't had a single positive response thus far. But let's continue to dive in and see if we find any. There might be one. Or perhaps we may very well come with a fascinating cultural phenomenon. We will call it the reverse Chris Christie effect, a phenomenon we discovered on the show in which Chris Christie, he has had two instances thus far where he would say something on X and not a single positive response would show up. And presumably he has family, friends, campaign staff, not a single positive comment. And that happened twice. We scrolled all the way down. And Chris Christie has twice achieved the Chris Christie effect. So perhaps we'll call this the antithesis, the inverse Chris Christie effect, where all of the responses are positive. Now, I know we haven't seen all the comments yet, but it's not a 0% chance that might happen. So let's keep going. Let's see, right? Barack Girlnut says, quote, you do know those are being grown in the Jordan Valley by Palestinian Arab farmers, right? The kibbutzis provide the land, the machines, the know-how, and the water, while the actual farmers are usually Arabs. So when you are boycotting this product, you are making Arab Muslims struggle. They got 142 likes. Yuri Israel says, quote, LOL, I was just at Costco and there was only one left. This post probably made more people buy it, unquote. Got 941 likes. Maddie replied saying, quote, warning you're using a computer with Intel inside, unquote. And that got 737 likes. And it is a screenshot of an article where they talk about Israel is planning to build a $25 billion chip factory in Israel, and is one of the, I believe it is actually the largest investment in Israel by a tech company thus far. We'll dive into that comment on probably the next show. Need to dig more into that business plans there. EM8 said, quote, did you boycott your iPhone or Android? What about Waze? What about your backup camera, unquote? Got 620 likes. Naveen Even Har says, quote, if you want to boycott Israel, get rid of your phone. The computer chip in it is Israeli made. This very platform is using the internet, which is largely in creation with Israeli help. If you need a medical help, be careful. Israel is one of the largest pharmaceutical providers as well. Got 656 likes. Let's see here. Matt Sarlson, attorney and advisor, says, quote, remind me to stop at Costco and get me some delicious dates, unquote, getting 25 likes. Chris Watkins said, I wouldn't even try them, unquote. So it took us, we had to scroll quite a bit there, but we did find a comment that actually agrees with the original poster. Interestingly enough, I thought we might have hit the inverse Chris Christie, but we did not today. Let's see here. Isaac says, quote, I will always ensure my dates are Israeli, unquote, getting 34 likes. Lawrence Heineoff says, quote, thanks for telling me. Going to buy a case now and sending to everyone else I know. Do the same. Delicious. Israeli flag emoji, getting 54 likes. Monica said, quote, fabulous. I'll buy some today. Thanks for pointing that out, unquote, getting 28 likes. Beth Beich says, quote, I will be sure to keep an eye out for that brand and buy some, unquote, getting 37 likes. Eula Goldstein said, quote, those are the best. Just got them yesterday, unquote, getting 36 likes. Humanity United responded saying, quote, hashtag Costco time to act, unquote, getting 46 likes. Now, that being said, the act that makes most business sense is double down on your order, because again, social media isn't a one-to-one correlation to action in the real world, but thus far, an overwhelmingly amount of the responses are all positive towards this post and towards the actual action of Costco selling Israeli-made goods. And spoiler alert, if you use any antivirus on your computer or your phone, a lot of them are headquartered in Israel with operations in the United States. Let's see here. Nelly Nadavi says, quote, hey, date lovers, should we start swapping recipes, unquote, getting 15 likes. Let's see, we'll do a couple more here. Let's see here. American Trademark says, quote, I'll drop by and buy some tomorrow, unquote, getting 52 likes. A Gentleman's Way says, quote, LOL, that's going to help Palestinians scraping the barrel, unquote, getting 58 likes. Completed Search says, quote, I will buy a few more today, unquote, getting 30 likes. Claudia said, quote, good, I'll be purchasing more, unquote, getting 48 likes. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, and as I scroll, these are all getting between 50 and 70 likes. Everyone's saying I'm going to go to Costco, going to buy more, going to have some delivered to me. Let's see. All right, here's a negative one. I had to squint to find a couple. Rick Gianahan says, quote, Israeli stolen dates, unquote, getting 35 likes. City Fan TV Official. This individual said, quote, boycott Costco, unquote, getting 71 likes, which I don't think so. I mean, when it comes to the mass purchase of bulk items, there's only a couple options. I mean, you have Costco and you have Sam's Club. And anecdotally speaking, everyone I know, when I ask them what they prefer, overwhelmingly more people do prefer Costco over Sam's Club. They think there's a lot more benefits, like products are better, a lot of the white label products are better value. So I don't think there's going to be any boycott from this. And I mean, from culturally speaking, overwhelming support for Costco for carrying this product. From a business perspective, I don't think Costco is going to be, they're not going to come out and give any types of like statements or anything to either endorse or not endorse carrying this specific product. Like, they're not going to come out and say, we're going to double down. That'd be like an Elon Musk thing if they were just come out and be like, we just doubled our orders. Like, partially just for spite. And that would increase their marketing. I think in the United States, in terms of business and commerce, I think overwhelming people are proud and they're appreciative of that business relationship between the countries and strategic partnerships. So I don't see people really boycotting it in the U.S. Let me know if you feel differently. But yeah, again, I don't see it being. I see there being a very near. Again, it's never a zero possibility, but I think the odds of an actual boycott for Costco, it's going to be what, like 1%. It's going to be close to zero. Like, let me know in the comments. Do you think could Costco ever be quite boycotted in general because of the overwhelming value that it brings to the market? And then two, do you think this specific instance could cause it? I mean, I'm not saying I own a magic 8 ball. Actually, I don't. But if I had a magic 8 ball, I would say the outlook for a boycott, I would say the outlook is not so good. Thank you again for taking the time to tune in today. Again, we're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of January. So if you click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a comment is a great way to give me some feedback. Let me know how I could improve the show. Liking the video also is greatly appreciated since it helps with the YouTube and Rumble algorithms so the video gets more shared. Also, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.